All right, it's Friday. We got a low and slow workout to do. So the intent for this workout is to get a lot of different skills in, but always to maintain that moderate heart rate. Zone 2 is kind of defined as conversational but aerobic. So 120 to 140 beats per minute. It shouldn't be wildly uncomfortable. It should be honestly moderately pleasant as far as workouts go. And the benefits to regular exposure to Zone 2 style training are primarily in recovery and in the heart health benefits that it gives you, right? So we're not gonna push your VO2 max or your strength capacity as much on these ones, but we can work on skill. We can work on specific strength, such as like some of the smaller motor movements that we do, and there's a huge benefit to your other higher intensity workouts because of the deeper effects of the Zone 2 training. So if you ever want to look into that, look up mitochondrial density and the effect that that has on recovery from high intensity or strength-based activities. And that's the real benefit of the Zone 2 in terms of your performance. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but it is something that all of the top power lifters and high intensity athletes are doing these days, right? Which is that some duration of time spent in the low intensity zone at a longer duration influences positively what you can do at a short duration, high intensity, or in your strength training, okay? A lot of benefit to this. So we're gonna start off with one round of the warm up. We're just gonna do shuttle runs, 10 reps of that, and then some 40-foot drills, just some high knees and some butt kicks. Next is a 3-step freeze. So we're gonna start off with one knee high. So this is kind of our arm and leg in opposition running position. 1, 2, 3, freeze. 1, 2, 3, freeze. 1, 2, 3, freeze. And we're just gonna go 40 feet working like that. Try not to teeter totter or tip too long. Focus on the flex of that hip flexor and the cheek and cheek position of my thumbs, okay? Next one is broad jumps. So we're just working on jumping and landing, absorbing that force from the jump. Bear crawl, crab walk. So bear crawl down. When you get where you're going, crab walk all the way back. And then some walking lunges, like so. And then some lateral lunges. So I'm just gonna step out, lunge on that side, rotate, step out, lunge on that side, and rotate. So some regular forward linear lunges and then some lateral lunges. Immediately, and the clock is still running, so wherever you're at, you just jump into 4 minutes of your choice, steady state cardio. So it should be faster than a warm-up pace, but not a max calorie pace, right? A heart rate monitor can help you out a lot on this one to keep you in that zone, because if all you do is CrossFit for a long time, you honestly get pretty comfortable with your heart rate in this like 150, 160, 170 range, even though you know it feels like it's awful, it feels like dying, right? But you just get used to it, and that's the only thing your body knows how to do. And so then when we say like go to a lower heart rate zone, it's kind of hard to do that. You feel like, oh, this is too easy, it's deceptive, right? But that's where it should be for today, okay? Next, we have a little medicine ball sequence. So we have a lightish medicine ball, right? This is an 8, and I would recommend either the 6 or the 8. And we're gonna do a little sequence of 24 medicine ball throws. It's gonna be from each side, from each pocket. I'm going from the outside, throw to the wall, reset to the pocket. Throw to the wall, return to the pocket, and then I'll rotate, same sequence on the other side, pocket, wall, finish with a power stance, elbows up high over my head, snapping the ball to the wall with my core nice and tight, all right? That is my medicine ball sequence. Next, you're gonna do some kettlebell split stance swings, and we're alternating arms if you can, all right? So the way this will work is I'll swing the kettlebell, switch hands at the top, and switch legs. So whichever hand is holding the kettlebell, that's the leg that steps back. I'm gonna swing and step forward and switch. Okay, so I'm just alternating hands and alternating legs. Alternating hands and alternating legs. All right, once you get the feel for that, it feels really natural to do it that way, okay? Next one is bent over kettlebell row. So we're just rowing to your chest. And this is all with a moderate weight kettlebell. So think like 35 at the most. Nothing that's gonna spike your heart rate too much, but enough that you get some skill practice and you can feel the weight of that kettlebell, okay? Last one is toes to bar or toes to bar progression work. So wherever you're at in the toes to bar progression, right? We're working 8 reps of those, and then repeat that sequence until we get to the 41-minute mark. At the 41-minute mark, everyone switches back to cardio and we do kind of a down ramp at the end of this. So 4 minutes of steady state cardio, but I want you to cut the percentage or cut the intensity on the last 4 minutes down even further, right? So it's kind of like a rolling cool down to finish the workout out. And that will be our 45-minute zone 2 workout for this Friday. All right, have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great workout. I'll see you guys on Saturday.